A well-dressed group of Timberwolves as they made their way to the locker room. They love playing in front of their raucous home crowd. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Looking now at some numbers for Anthony Davis.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And now the Lakers starting group. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Anthony Davis is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Dort in at the 2. And for the Timberwolves, McDaniels is out there with Culver. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Noel in at the 1. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Beasley with it. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
And it's Towns penetrating, and Towns throws it down.
You got to cut off these lanes if you're the D. When Towns spots one, he's coming through full force.
And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Dort misses. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Noel. He's guarded by Davis. And Davis sends it back.
Oh, the long reach of Davis. Outstanding at using his wingspan to erase shots.
Here's Dort. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Noel. 11 points last game. Here's Beasley. And James pulls it down.
That works just like they drew it up. Till the part where he short arms the lay.
Here's Davis. Out to Kuzma. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Beasley outside. Towns sets the pick for Beasley. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. The Lakers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Towns. 11th in rebounding, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. Lots of room. Count it. Towns has got his second bucket tonight.
And few 7-footers in the league have Towns' shooting touch. This is the guy you want to create for time and time again.
Now here's James. Here's Kuzma. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Pacers in Indiana. Here's Towns. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Harrell. Davis kicks to Harrell. The kick out to LeBron. Takes the 3. Harrell trying to free himself up. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane, and he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
And Towns gets it to go. Here's LeBron, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Into the lane, and finished off by LeBron.
What about the incredible ball control of James right there? A true point forward who handles the ball well.
Here's Noel. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And Towns throws it down.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Now the feed to Harrell. Here's Dort. And a miss there on the triple. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. The pass to Noel. Beasley outside. Here's Towns. Doesn't go for him. And the Lakers going the other way now. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
Yeah, controlling the flow of second chance opportunities is the key. I mean, something they'll try to replicate tonight.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Playoff seeding so important here. Let's have a look out west. You take a look at Los Angeles. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. Of course, there's the Timberwolves. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
For Los Angeles, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
That's the mindset you have to have. They know if they can get to the playoffs, they have the talent to do some real damage.
Now here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Embracing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Noel. Pass to Reed. Beasley outside. And the 3 off target. And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
In that kind of environment, every point matters. The bench was a huge reason why they won that one.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. 1:20 left here in the first quarter. Here's Bridges. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Such a competitor. I love how hard Bridges goes. I mean, it's what gets the D to act like this.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Here's Noel. Pass to Reed. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Noel, no good.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Got a piece of it. "34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Driving in. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Dort. Howard trying to free himself up. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, it's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the offensive glass. I mean, and he turns those rebounds into points.
Here's Noel. Here's Reed, and it's sent back by Howard. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Here's Reed. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers on top, up by 5. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And catching up with Karl Anthony Towns, he talked about what this team needs to improve upon to get to the next level.
Here we talked about the message of discipline. Sometimes our discipline gets away from us, and I think that's what happens on our defensive end, that our discipline lacks, and we're starting playing free basketball, and it's not team basketball.
And Greg, of course, we see many teams having this issue.
The game is so fast-paced now, it's hard for guys to value each and every play.
Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see this replay now. Oh, come on. Hall of Fame, athleticism, and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
Here's Noel. Passes it to Towns. The jump hook. No good off the back of the rim.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Noel passes to Beasley. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Kicks it to McGee. He's looking for James and finds him.
That's just crazy athleticism from James. His vertical is through the roof.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To the wing on the left. From 10 feet out, Towns, no luck. Lakers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And the NBA, Chris, with a long regular season, we know that. Are there things that can make the season seem even longer or shorter or in between for that matter?
Yeah, Kevin, well, I tell you what, the cliche, time flies when you're having fun. We all know that's true. So when you're losing or not seeing eye to eye, that's when the season can really drag on.
Daniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Anthony Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Miles Bridges. There's the pass to Beasley. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now here's McDaniels. Napier covering, 5 to shoot. Another miss by Minnesota.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
From deep, James. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Noel. And here's Beasley.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
James in the post. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. There's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you know GA's shooting is a question mark for Jarrett Culver.
A long windup, a little hitch in his giddy up, and shoots it kind of on the way down. He's reworked his motion. I like the high release, but it's still a work in progress.
Napier. And they double up Davis. Kuzma outside. Trying to get open, it's Davis. Second shot opportunity, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Oh, the defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact with authority.
McDaniels passes to Noel. Takes it inside. Towns at the elbow. Juan Hernan-Gomez, he's checked in for Culver. Lakers leading by 15. Napier feeling it out a bit. Los Angeles with another miss. Minnesota shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. Beasley for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Beasley's got 5 points so far.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Kuzma kicks to Napier. Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, the D could expect this to happen when they give Davis this type of position. It's really that simple.
Here's Noel. And the Timberwolves call time here. Well, in the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
Lopez left side. The 11-footer over Howard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Dwight Howard.
Can't fall for that. Once Lopez gets you in the air, the rest is easy.
And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line. And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Such a wide open look. McDaniels got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Kuzma against Hernan-Gomez. It's stolen by Hernan-Gomez. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Beasley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Lakers.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
Minnesota making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for the Lakers. Beasley, the pass to Hernan-Gomez. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Bridges dishes to Davis, and it's blocked. They retain possession. Here's Napier. The Lakers rebound. Out to the right wing. Here's Dort. And again, no good by the Lakers. Here's Vanderbilt. He's guarded by Davis. Vanderbilt misses. Lakers leading by 8. Davis, the pass to Bridges. Lets it go with a 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Beasley, the pass to Reed. He feeds it to Lopez. It's stolen by Davis. Now Bridges. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Suns in Phoenix. And the jumper from down low is good.
Now, this is what we saw from Bridges in college, the live body, able to make contact and complete play.
And that concludes the first half. Lakers lead by 10. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. You always like to be holding a double-digit lead at the half. And with their excellent second quarter, a 10-point lead, it's exactly what they've got. Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
The Brow has been impressive so far. He's got length. He's got strength. Look, he kind of got it all. Maybe the most versatile big man in the game.
Kenny, let's get your insight on the Timberwolves.
Well, obviously, they were outshot. I thought they mailed it in too many times in terms of their effort. People weren't moving, they weren't screening, and they definitely weren't hustling. They need to hit the ground running to be competitive in the second half, or they could get blown out.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Davis. He's out there with Kyle Kuzma. LeBron James is out there with Montrezl Harrell. And it's Dort in at the 2 guard.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Beasley, rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Kuzma, right side. There's the dish to Davis. Shoots over McDaniel. Tries again, and LeBron with the layup. LeBron's got 12 points in the game.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Noel passes to Beasley. For 3, gets the 3-pointer to fall. 10 points for him.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Kuzma, that's good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Timberwolves trailed by 13. Culver kicks to Beasley. Pass to Culver. Here's Noel. Here's Towns. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Beasley against LeBron. Here's Kuzma. And it's off from 3-point range. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Left side, Towns. Looking to get back on track here.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. LeBron drives in, and James throws it down.
Man, you gotta love watching James sky for the slam. I mean, demonstrating how high he can get up off the drive.
Here's Noel. Right side Towns. Over Harrell. Towns, no luck.
Well, I thought that one was gonna go down. The mid-range jumpers. Oh man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Here's Dort. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. James against Beasley. Stolen by McDaniels. Pass to Noel. They get a hand on it. A solo fast break. And rejection by McDaniels. Here's Noel. Passes it to Culver. Here's Noel. Beasley outside. Clock at 6. Towns.
Oh, you got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer in their view.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The pass to Culver. Now here's McDaniels. Defense right on him. Towns wide open. Buried from 15 feet out. Towns has got it back down to single digits for the Timberwolves. James left side. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. We hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. If you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Well, you need good passing from your forwards as much as you do from your guards. These are small forwards leading the way in assists. 5th on the list, LeBron James.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
They give their teams an element that not every squad has. I mean, that kind of passing from the small forward spot, that allows an offense to be much more free-flowing.
Good on the second free throw.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, didn't get to the line once in the first half.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Reed. 5 on the clock. Shoots over McGee. Reed misses. Lakers leading by 11. Pass to Howard. Bridges against Hernan Gomez. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Wow, look at the confidence from Bridges. Fearlessly shoots through the foul and gets the and one.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint because those have been big.
Hernan Gomez passes to Noel. Inside, here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
It doesn't take much for Lopez to dunk it. All he needs is the right positioning inside.
Here's James. Count that bucket. LeBron's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Here's Noel. Plays it up and banks it in. Noel's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
That's how LeBron likes to attack. So effective at scoring on the move.
56 seconds left in the third. Here's Vanderbilt. No points in the game yet for him. Noel passes to Lopez. Here's Reed. Sinks the triple.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
Here's LeBron. Oh!
Nice. Well, James isn't afraid of taking some risks, especially with how he dribbles the ball. Completely loses the defense that time.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Noel. Covered by LeBron. Pass to Reed. The three. The shot, no good. Bridges with it. Driving inside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, man, what determination from Bridges on the drive. Just refusing to let the D get the best of him.
And so it's Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll return shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Towns. McDaniels is out there with Beasley. Then it's Culver, and it's Reed in at the four-man position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
I'd like to see a stronger pick than that, but it turns out he didn't need the help.
Now here's James. He's guarded closely. Dort passes to LeBron. He kicks to Bridges. Lets the three fly. Beasley with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Drives to the hoop. Out to the right wing. Towns for three. Made that one. It's his seventh of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
James in the post. For three, Bridges drills the three-pointer.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Easily outside. Towns a screen on Bridges. Here's McDaniels. And the rejection by Harrell. The Timberwolves making a change here. Noel's checked in. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Noel. Covered by LeBron. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall, ripped my face. Yeah.
Ouch! Here's James with the drive. Count it. James has got 16 points here in the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Noel. Left side, Towns. That one off the back iron and out. Lakers leading by 11. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's James, and it's in there. LeBron's got 26.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Noel passes to McDaniels. Kicks it to Beasley. Here's Towns. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. 19 points in the game.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
And James throws it down.
He's playing lights out right now. I mean, inspired basketball in the second half.
Noel passes to McDaniels. Here's Noel. Driving the lane, and the rejection by James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Finished off the break. LeBron's got 30.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Culver passes to McDaniels. He kicks it to Culver. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Harrell. LeBron dishes to Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
An elite passer at his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
But they recover it. Now the pass to McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
James looking around. He takes it in, and he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Timberwolves trail by 19. Pass to Culver. Here's Noel. Pass to Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Dwight Howard.
And you got to like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
And he's good on the second. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Caruso, the pass to Kuzma, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And when rookies come in, there's a lot to learn, especially managing money. And Chris, the league is trying to help players manage those large salaries.
Well, players have great resources now that are available to them, and so it's great that the league has lended a hand and said, hey, if you need any help, don't be afraid to reach out. They're looking to get the most out of every possession, frustrated to miss even one free throw right now.
Timberwolves trail by 19. Down low, here's Towns, and it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense where he makes his living blocking shots.
Here's Noel. Shot clock at 5. Howard against Towns.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
His passes were crisp tonight, pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Noel. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Kuzma slams it in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
Passes it to Bielitz. Here's the 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board. And here's Caldwell Pope. For the 3. Misses there. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, what was the defensive focus individually and as a team, and how do you think you guys executed it?
It's a tough team to guard off the bounce. They're so athletic, they're so quick, but it was a good job by all of us defensively, and it's always good to get a win on the road.
Road wins do tend to be more precious. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.